Namaste. So this video is going to be all about what happened to me, the times that I've been in the void realm or became the void realm. I'm trying to describe something that is virtually ineffable, and I'm trying to do this for my human self, not from my higher self perspective, although I'm hoping that my higher self is going to give me a little bit of help in explaining this. Now, in my attempt to explain the ineffable, first of all, I want to preface this by saying that I have been in the void realm or merged as the void realm, become the void realm. It's more what it felt like several times throughout my life. And twice I've been through clinical death. Once has been through a near-death experience when I very nearly died. I was on the brink of death. And another two experiences were during incredibly deep, transformative, silent meditation when I used to meditate for 3 to 4 hours at a time in silence. It's only happened to me twice during meditation, ever in my life. And the other time was on powerful plant medicine and LSD. I merged into the same void realm. Now, during every experience. So it's not just like I've only been to the void realm during a near-death experience. It's been during out-of-body experiences, during deep meditation, and also using plant medicine, psychedelics. It was the same placeless of places, the same void of things. Now, this is a difficult concept to explain, and yet when I recall the conscious memory of this, it's absolutely the most simple and basic and most fundamental perception that I've ever had. First of all, the times that I've emerged back into the void realm is the way that I'm going to put this. Or merged back in. It felt like an emergence. There was no fear. First of all, there was absolutely no fear. There was no fear whatsoever. In fact, there was a sense, a perception of absolute knowing that I had not only been there before, but some primeval kind of feeling, some knowing. It wasn't even a feeling, it was a knowing that is where the ultimate aspect of the creator, the source of all things, resides when it creates what we would call a universe, what my higher self calls an octave of experience. Everything is on a musical scale. Everything is. There is one vibration, one frequency, one tone, one note being sung by the divine choir of source. But this one frequency, this one note, this one vibration is being sung in an infinite number of octaves. You could call each octave a universe. Now, so where are all of these universes manifested from? What is the space? What is the spaceless of spaces? I'm going to say, because the void is named the void for a reason. It is void of all matter, all physical substance, all personality. It's void of all individuality. It is an all-encompassing, infinite, boundless, borderless, eternal space. Although I feel great resistance in using the word space, because then people think of outer space. Now, we know that outer space is not just a vacuum. We know this now. We know that outer space actually is held together with energy. There is dark energy, dark matter, whatever you want to call it, you know. So the void does not contain any of the stuff that manifests physical creation, physical existence as we know it. There is nothing physical there. There are no individualized aspects there. There is just an all-encompassing knowing, an all-encompassing awareness, a conscious awareness of beingness. There's a big difference between being, a being, an individualized entity in form, and beingness, the infinite and eternal primordial state of what you are, the core of your soul, the seed of your spirit. When you strip what you class as your soul aspect, your mind, body, spirit complex down to its absolute bare core, its essential baseline element, it is awareness, conscious awareness, formless, conscious awareness, infinite and eternal, never had a beginning, never ever could have an end, has no form, has no personality, has no history. So your core, the very core that makes you, the infinite and eternal, the only real aspect, if we strip things down, okay, everything's real to a certain extent, but even your soul itself can be stripped down, can be broken down to its bare spirit element, which would be the nuclei of your soul is infinite and eternal, boundless, conscious awareness. Now, infinity and eternality is very, very difficult, if not impossible, to conceive whilst you are humanly focused, unless you have had a taste of experiencing the infinite and eternal when you have done powerful, powerful plant medicines during ceremonies, or if you have died a few times like I have, and also had near-death experiences. But don't forget, I've also done this meditation, right? So, and it's the same void. It's the same infinite, boundless, eternal, conscious awareness. the ultimate truth, the ultimate baseline. Elon Musk says, that this is not base reality, okay? The chances of this being base reality are billions to one. There are many scientists, an increasing number of scientists worldwide now, that are postulating that we are almost certainly in some kind of a simulation within this universe. We know that this is some kind of a fractal-based holographic light grid display. Okay, we know that everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Ultimately, you strip all of that down, the truth of who you are, the ultimate truth. When you strip all of that away, beyond the physical creation, beyond the universe, beyond the multiverse, to your bare source, divine self, you are conscious awareness. I'm going to go on further. Intelligent, conscious awareness. Now, but even that's adding to it, and to add to it, it kind of takes away from it. So difficult to put this into human words. This really is trying to describe the ineffable. That's the best job that I can do. And when you really go deep enough with silent meditation, when you really go deep enough with powerful plant medicines, if that's something that you even want to venture forth with, that don't even think about anything like that if you're prone to psychosis or anything, or if you're, just be careful. Because to experience infinity, to experience eternality, to have an infinite and eternal experience when you are not psychologically stable can be very, very dangerous. And I wouldn't recommend that to anybody who is susceptible to psychosis or anything like that. Just be very careful. To experience the infinite, to experience the eternal, when you are so transfixed in your linear ways, is a huge shock to your system. So this comes with warnings, and you will never, ever, ever be the same again. You'll never look at anything in reality the same again. I hope this kind of helps in some way. I hope this resonates in some way. We come here into the rabbit warren of the fractal universe to experience. Many will say we come here to learn, but what can God learn when God already knows everything that there is to know? Right? If we're going to use the word God, if a source, or the universe, the power behind the universe. Because don't forget, the universe is a creation. We're seeing intelligent design everywhere we look. The deeper we look, the more we find. Okay, I hope this helps in some way. I'm going to leave you in the love and the light of your infinite and eternal divine self. Your true self of infinite and eternal conscious awareness. One love. Namaste.